What's happening, YouTube? I'm Transient. Welcome to my channel. As always, we're playing Watcher of Realms. Guys, this is a very quick video. This weekend, for most people, will probably be a very welcome weekend. We're trying to decide if we're going to summon on this banner Silas and Aelin, two fantastic heroes. Interesting thing is, if this was about a year ago, this would have been an absolute must. Silas is still an absolutely amazing hero in many places. The simple fact is, when he does his ultimate and ignores all defense, he just does a ridiculous amount of damage. And for a lot of boss content, he is incredibly useful still. Aelin, absolutely top tier healer at this point in the game. When I first started playing this game, I didn't even know she existed. She's one of those heroes who was there. She's been around for a long time, but there was no need for her in terms of AoE healing, because you just needed Eloin or Vortex, and I got you through most of the game. Or the other healer, who I've now completely forgotten because I barely ever use her. What is her name? The Epic. Oh my god. It's so interesting how heroes can fall off when you just move on and you stop using them. Hollow. And Hollow. So you had basically Hollow, Eloin, and Vortex, and that's pretty much all you needed. Now, obviously, as the game has gone on, there's been a lot more challenging content requiring healers with specific skill sets. Aelin is pretty much the best AoE healer in the game, and she is now probably fundamental if you're trying to get high scores in Abyss, 60k and above, and in Matrix she is used there also. The issue is, though, however, is what is coming. All we know is the Frostfall Jamboree. Where are we? When did they say it was? It's funny. Event notice. Nope. Game news. Here we go. The Frostfall Jamboree will be unlocked on the 22nd of this month. There's also been the information along with this where there will be a unpolished soulstone that we're going to be able to get. I mean, if we're lucky, we could get a polished one, but it's highly unlikely. So it's now the, the 4th or 5th of December. Because of what is possibly coming, I think, well, for a lot of people, especially in the end game, most people in the end game who've been around for a while will most likely be skipping this banner. Quite simply because they will most likely have these two heroes at different awakenings and will just be more focused on future heroes and getting the key awakenings for heroes such as Valara and Ingrid and so on. So this banner they will most likely skip. Now, if you're someone who's new to the game, if you're fairly new, then you probably don't have a huge amount of summons. And if you don't have Silas, you might think, I might get Silas, especially for progression in the early part of the game. Amazing. Aelin, less so. Aelin, if you're middle game or just starting the end game and you're now trying to take on Matrix, then she's of more use. I mean, she can obviously be used in the earlier guild bosses, like Nightmare 3 and 4, but she is fundamental for Abyss. Now, do we know exactly what's coming in terms of what heroes, what banners? No, there is a rumor about a Valara banner, which technically would have no effect on your summoning on this banner. We also know of the new Lord, possibly, and a new hero, which I think is Lord Rivenhold or Rivenhold. That's all I know. That information came with the what did it come with? It came with the update that comes in a couple of days for the hero Gwendolyn. Was it Gwendolyn? No, not Gwendolyn. Airless. Personally, I don't have Airless. Let's see. Who is in the Northerners? Actually, if I just do this. This. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have Airless, even though I desperately want it. I don't have Gwendolyn. And I don't have Elder. But don't have Shamir, I don't have Glacius, don't have whatever his face is. Yeah, quite a lot of Northerners I don't seem to have. Yeah, so basically, the new Lord, or at least the new hero, is coming to this faction. Now, what else is possibly coming? It is likely that Gwendolyn might be the new, or when I say new, the next limited banner. The reason being, they've done a huge buff, which has now made her shields pretty impressive. So she's a single target heal. I think they've changed her shields to, instead of being single target, being AoE. She does multiple shields, and they're about 70% of HP, and they scale with healing factor. I don't know. I haven't tested her because I don't have access to the test server, but from a number of other creators who have, her shields are pretty impressive. So it could be, especially for things like Matrix and Abyss, Gwendolyn could be crucial to what could be the next new meta, which could be the Northerners. But in terms of what else is coming, there could be a Arbiter Lord. Basically, there's a lot of things coming. But in terms of specifically things that could affect this particular banner this weekend, it is most likely, if anything, it is just Gwendolyn. Being able to save 200 summons to at least guarantee you a copy of Gwendolyn. And then, yeah. So, me personally, I have Sylas A0. I've only ever pulled... Wait, have I only got an A0? Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure I've only ever pulled one copy of Sylas. Yeah, I've got A0 Sylas. I've actually got an A0 Hex, but I put a Soulstone in when they first came out. But yeah, I've never pulled any more copies of them at all. But Sylas, all he needs is Sylas and is Vienna, and he's amazing. You can have multiple awakenings, but A0 Sylas and Vienna, fabulous. So me, anyway, well, personally myself, I'm going to be skipping this banner, skipping it hard because I'm trying to save. Since the weekend, I've now saved 62 rares. Well, saved a few I've bought. All I do with my diamonds is I purchase discounted stamina pots, and I purchase discounted rare summons. That's all I do with my diamonds, which is why my diamonds disappear very quickly. I never have that many after a weekend of summoning. So if I was to give any advice to anyone, it's probably best to skip this weekend and save. Even, to be honest, even if you don't have Sylas, unless you've got Vienna and you desperately need him, there's no point. You might as well just skip and move to what is coming next, which could be the next meta going forward. Anyway, I'd be curious to hear what anybody else plans to do. Feel free to write it in the comments. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I've got some farming to do and try to get some more runes for Malrix. And yeah, other than that, I've got nothing for you. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, do it well. I'm Transient, and I'm out.